next fight is going to be the Tunde versus Bruce Lee. Let's get this featherweight fight on the first match of the night on the pay-per-view here this summer between Adsanya and Bisping tonight. Unfortunately, this guy was the first part to have a match with this guy saying the main event was actually the first thing actually planned, but unfortunately Bruce Lee was dropped out of the fight on Wednesday and Michael Bisping took his place instead due to enough fitness. He wasn't involved on that bench. Instead he's going to be in a match with the kid. Here comes the team. This guy here, 2 years ago when he had a match with the Boston of the RSV, and he was battered in the first round he did. But now he's in fight again 2 years later, but against Bruce Lee. And let's see what he can bring to the table. This guy is from London, England. The Tunde in his second fight in his UFC career. He is 0-1 in his UFC record. But here right now, he's got a match with Bruce Lee here tonight in the first match. It's all announced when Bruce Lee did actually drop out from the main event. It was meant to be Bruce Lee who's got Adsanya World Championship or whatever. That match being on the other side, fighting Tunde instead. So, the featherweight bout is that the Tunde is 18 years old, Bruce Lee is 31. The height is advantage goes to Bruce Lee, the reach advantage goes to Bruce Lee, as Bruce Lee has got more better strength and advantage against the Tunde. And this is the first match of the UFC here tonight. On our right, he is fighting from Los Angeles, West Virginia. I give to you, fight weighing at height as 140 centimeters tall. He is 146, Bruce Lee. So Bruce Lee fighting from Los Angeles in Severe's hometown here tonight. And on our left, he is fighting from London, England. I give to you, he is at 163 centimeters tall, at 146 pounds, Tunde. The Tunde versus Bruce Lee in the first match, and the referee is going to be Luvis Lagavan. So Luvis Lagavan is the referee. Let's get this Bruce Lee can prove himself. Bruce Lee, oh my god, it's in there, fell over. Bruce Lee, oh my god, knockout. Oh, the Tunde. Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has done with the best play. 3 targets currently the Tunde. The Tunde has been 2 targets for Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee has 3 times the Tunde. This is the official decision as the winner by first round by TKO. He is the winner, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee won by TKO knockout. He won by technical knockout against the Tunde here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and beaten him in the first round. And Bruce Lee and his training team are so happy that they won tonight despite me being dropped out into this. Conor, the Baller Finley, taking on Nick the Rat live on UFC featherweight bout. So this is it. It's Conor the Baller Finley versus Nick the Rat. These two go way back in personal issues when they had at college, of course, when Nick, of course, put words in Conor Finley's mouth saying that he was talking about some person behind his back, but that wasn't true, unfortunately. So, and he'd like to cause trouble, Nick the Rat does, and wonder why he's getting his ass kicked here tonight in this matchup against Conor Finley right here, right now. And this guy's making his first ever UFC bout, of course, here tonight. Never ever fought before in his career, and he's got a matchup with Conor Finley. This match is very personal, it is, because he really put words into Conor's mouth saying he was talking crap about somebody, but that was all false alarm, that is. But anyway, here comes Conor Finley, and he is making his first ever UFC match in his career. This guy, he's not even fought a match at all in his career. He never ever had a match in UFC ever in his lifetime, and he's having a match here tonight, but against his worst enemy, Nick, right here, right now. And Conor Finley is fighting from London, England. He's very fast, he's extremely fast, and he's got a great audience behind him as well, and we'll see how it all comes down to for him. And Conor Finley, of course, his strikes, and he's probably going to make sure that Nick, of course, can shut his mouth for good, for not talking crap about Conor, saying he's talking crap about somebody behind their back. Shouldn't be putting words in someone's mouth like that. It's very dangerous from Nick. But anyway, featherweight bout is the same age. Conor and Nick the same age, the same height, the same weight, and the same reach advantages. So they're both exact the same. This is the second match of the UFC here tonight. Fighting from London, England, I give to you. He is at 180 centimeters tall. He is weighing in at 142. Nick, the absolute liar rat. Introducing our left. He is fighting from London, England. He is at 180 centimeters tall. He is weighing in at 141 pounds. I give to you Conor the Baller Finley. Conor the Baller Finley versus Nick the Rat here at UFC, and we can't wait for it. And the referee for today, to settle things as a peacemaker, Dan Morgrata. Okay, the Dan is the referee for this fight. Here we go. And let's get it underway right here. It's Nick the Rat versus, of course, here today, Conor Finley. And Nick, of course, was putting words into Conor Finley's mouth at college, saying he was talking crap about somebody behind their back, but it's all fake and false alarm. And Conor's going to show him the damage right here, right now, in this octagon. You're in the wrong place, Nick. You talk crap about Conor Finley like that, and Conor's going to beat the shit out of you right here, right now, at UFC. Oh my god, now Conor right now, beating up, oh my god, Conor Finley right now, trying to beat up Nick the Rat, punched him down, and just like that, in a space of a minute and 2 seconds, Conor Finley has knocked out here Nick by 1 minute and 2 seconds in this UFC fight. You know, he's trying to make it personal, he's trying to make it Nick did. It's all his fault for making it personal, it's all his fault being knocked out quickly by Conor Finley. Never put words in somebody's mouth and get away with it. And finally, Nick has been battered and got his resting place inside the octagon by knockout by Conor Finley. Battered him cold in 1 minute and 2 seconds in this UFC fight. This is the official decision here at UFC, as the winner of this fight, I give to you Conor the Bowler Finley. Conor the Bowler Finley won here at UFC by knockout against Nick the Rat, and he can shut his mouth for good now. Nick could also shut his mouth for good, because he was the one who caused trouble, and Conor has taught him a lesson of respect, and he's done that in the octagon. He's getting a picture of his trainers right there to show a bit of respect to him and his name in. This is the UFC Middleweight Championship main event of the night. Israel Adsanya versus Michael Bisping. Okay, UFC middleweight matchup here today. This contest is live, and here we go. And right here, right now, Michael Bisping is making an appearance. It's meant to be Bruce Lee, meant to be fighting Israel Adsanya, but unfortunately Bruce Lee was pulled out of the fight on Wednesday by the rules of Dana White due to lack of fitness. So instead, we are going to have Michael Bisping to take his spot. I don't know if Michael Bisping's mentally ready to fight, of course, Israel Adsanya, but it's an opportunity for him, because he might become the UFC middleweight champion by the end of tonight. So I wonder why take this opportunity if Dana White has put you in this fight here tonight. And he's going to have it, of course, against Israel Adsanya to be Bruce Lee's replacement here in this matchup right here, right now. Okay, here comes Israel Adsanya, going to come to the octagon, the UFC middleweight champion. And this guy is from Outland, New Zealand. The New Zealander is going to be in a fight, of course, against Michael Bisping. He is born in Nigeria, as we know, but he does train, of course, in New Zealand. And with his trainers all behind him, hopefully he could become and still UFC middleweight champion. He's won 10 fights in a row. He's fast hands. He became pro in 2012, and let's see if he can carry on this momentum. In 10 years this guy's been inside this square circle, and will he retain his UFC middleweight championship belt? We'll find out about that here tonight's match right here, right on. These two did a weigh-in, of course, just 24 hours ago they did, and 24 hours later they'll fight each other in this middleweight championship matchup. Okay, Michael Bisping is 38 years old, Israel Adesanya is 29. Height advantage is Israel Adesanya, and also Israel Adesanya's got more of a reach advantage against Michael Bisping in this octagon. This is the main event of the evening for the UFC middleweight championship belt. As we have the referee today is going to be Herb Dean, and we have Israel Adesanya, the UFC middleweight champion, in the left corner, and in the right corner we have is Michael Bisping, the challenger for the UFC middleweight championship. And now is the UFC middleweight championship main event here tonight in Los Angeles, Westphalia, Republic States. On our right, he is fighting from Manchester, England. He is at 185 centimeters tall. He is weighing in at 180. I give to you Michael, the challenger, Bisping. Michael Bisping on our right. On our left, he is fighting. Yeah, Michael Bisping giving it all. And on our left, fighting from Auckland, New Zealand. He is at 195 centimeters tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. He is the UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel Adesanya. Israel Adesanya taking on Michael Bisping. And let's get straight into this UFC main event right here, right now. Here we go. And this is it. UFC matchup right here, right now for the UFC middleweight championship. With Michael Bisping versus Israel Adesanya in this matchup. And let's see if Michael Bisping's mentally prepared for this fight here tonight against Israel Adesanya right here, right now. Now trying to kick him right now. Now, punch right into the face right there. Another whack in the face. Now punch to Michael Bisping. Now Michael Bisping does not know where he is because he's getting hit right here. Now kick right into that legs right there. Now fist right into that side of the face. Another one again, another uppercut. Another one again. Now Israel Adsanya now just kicking the legs of Michael Bisping. And now kicking right into that leg right there, that left leg. Oh my god, knee right into that stomach right there. Another knee right into the stomach. Another knee in the stomach for Michael Bisping to Israel Adsanya. Trying to kick him right to the side of the head right there. Very good now. Michael Bisping getting hit by Israel Adsanya. Israel Adsanya getting whacked to the side of the face right here. What a fight we're having here. This contest for the main event tonight. Could Michael Bisping win without him being ready tonight for this championship matchup? It was all scheduled by Dana White, of course. Changed the fight between Bruce Lee and Adsanya, and then that match was called off. And then Adsanya got a match instead with Michael Bisping instead of Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee had a match earlier tonight against the Tunde he did and battered him in the first round he did. And that was huge. A knockout, first round knockout from beating up the Tunde. And now, yeah, win by TKO earlier today was fantastic for Bruce Lee. Wonder why he's a threat to be a UFC middleweight champion in the future, to come in the UFC, hopefully so. But for now, I don't think he can be. Uppercut right there, the side of the face right there. Oh my god, kicking right into that knee right there. Now, oh, Michael Bisping now fighting back here. And now, trying to get out from that Israel Adsanya. We've got 28 seconds to go left at the end of the first round of this UFC main event here tonight. 18 seconds to go here, 15 seconds to go. And now, Michael Bisping now kicking into that leg right there. Now, Israel Adsanya. And there you go, that's the end of the first round between these two middleweights here tonight right now. Yeah, these two had some great shots against one another, of course. The first round they both did. And at the moment, I think Michael Bisping had some good opportunities as well. We had obviously Israel Adsanya had some good shots against Michael Bisping. So there's both beating up each other up in this matchup. And then obviously Israel Adsanya with that uppercut right there onto Michael Bisping. And then kick right at that side of the leg that tripped him onto the floor, it did. But no knockout at all though there. Anyway, here comes the beautiful Brittany with the big tits, of course, showing us on camera for the second round here on UFC, live in West Vaughan in the RSV. Beautiful woman, of course, in that corner there. Anyway, let's get into the contest right now. Herb Dean is going to have this match to be the second round then here right now between Michael Bisping and Israel Adsanya. Now, Israel Adsanya right now want to defend the championship and win the belt here tonight and keep the title in his grasp, hopefully so. Or more Michael Bisping win the belt here tonight. We'll have to wait and see about this. Now, kick right in the face right there, another one again. Oh my god, kick right into that knee right there. Another one again right there once more. No, oh my god, the knee right into that area right there. We've got 3 seconds and 53 seconds played in the second round of this match between these two. And now, with the bad legs here, Adsanya now wants to do more damage here to Michael Bisping. Oh my god, now Adsanya. Oh my god. Now Michael Bisping trying to get away from Israel Adsanya because he could be knocked out here. Oh my god, Adsanya! Oh my god, he's all over! Israel Adsanya has knocked out Michael Bisping in the main event here tonight in the second round. Huge knockout for Israel Adsanya. Adsanya knocked out Michael Bisping. He knocked him out. He wasn't mentally prepared for tonight's matchup though, Michael Bisping. It was all last minute, it was preparation for this fight. can't blame Michael Bisping to be knocked out by that. But Israel Adsanya is still UFC. This is the official decision as the winner between Israel Adsanya and Michael Bisping in the main event here, as the winner is to be the UFC middleweight champion, as still UFC middleweight champion Israel Adsanya by knockout. Israel Adsanya won by knockout against Michael Bisping here. A huge win in the main event here tonight, and we'll see you next week as Ed Matthews will take on Simple Simon on Saturday the 13th of August. Until then, goodbye for now, and